Charlie of the Rolling Stones died, and how does the Rolling Stones go on, and all that kind of stuff. But I thought, Jesus, like, you lost your buddy.
Yeah. Well, it's very difficult to lose friends, you know. As you get older, you lose a lot of friends. And not only friends,
When Charlie Watts, the heartbeat of the Rolling Stones, passed away in 2021, the world of rock and roll stood still. For nearly 6 decades, his steady, unshakable drumming was the foundation of one of the greatest bands in history. Yet when the time came for his funeral, fans were shocked. His closest bandmates, Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, and Ronnie Wood, were nowhere to be seen. The real reason behind their absence is far more complicated than anyone first imagined. Charlie Watts was always different from the rest of the Stones. While Jagger and Richards lived wild, headline-making lives, Watts preferred a quieter existence. But even he faced struggles. In the mid-1980s, his private battles with alcohol and drugs nearly cost him his marriage. He later admitted it was a midlife crisis, saying he became a completely different person for several years. Thanks to his wife Shirley's loyalty, Charlie turned his life around and eventually regained his discipline and balance. That discipline helped him face his greatest challenge in 2004 when he was diagnosed with throat cancer. After months of treatment, he recovered and returned to the Stones, who patiently waited until he was ready. By 2005, he was back on stage, proving his resilience during one of the band's longest tours. For years, he continued to defy age and illness, playing with precision and grace until health concerns finally forced him to step aside in 2021. On August 24th of that year, Charlie Watts passed away at the age of 80. His death sent shockwaves through the music world. Tributes poured in from Paul McCartney, Elton John, Brian Wilson, Ringo Starr, and countless others. The Stones themselves honored him with deeply personal gestures. Richards posted a photo of a closed drum kit. Jagger shared an image of Charlie smiling, and every concert on their No Filter tour began with a moving video tribute. But why weren't they at his funeral? At the time, the Stones were in Boston, locked into final rehearsals for their long-delayed U.S. tour. The show had already been postponed once due to the pandemic, and canceling again would have meant financial chaos for hundreds of crew members, not to mention fans who had held on to tickets for nearly 2 years. Strict international travel restrictions also made flying to the UK nearly impossible, with mandatory quarantines that would have derailed the tour entirely. Most importantly, Charlie himself was a man of privacy. He disliked spectacle and had always preferred to keep his personal life out of the spotlight. His funeral in Devon was small, intimate, and exactly the kind of farewell he would have wanted. The Stones respected that. Rather than turning it into a media circus, they chose to honor him in a way that reflected his quiet dignity, through music, through tribute, and through carrying on the legacy they built together. Charlie Watts wasn't just a drummer. He was the soul of the Rolling Stones, the gentleman of rock who balanced fame with humility. His presence is still felt today, not just in the band's music, but in the countless lives he touched with his artistry and grace. This is StarLoop News. Thank you for joining us in remembering the incredible life of Charlie Watts. If you enjoyed this look back, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss another story about the legends of music and Hollywood.